This is one of our little stray cats, aren't you, baby? Hey? Tiger. Little tiger, aren't you? He used to be really, really nasty when I first moved. He's got a brother. They come as a pair, and he had his ear hanging off when I first met. It's healed brilliantly, isn't it? Hey? It's healed lovely, yeah. You're a good boy now, aren't you? You used to be a bit nasty. Yeah, you did. I couldn't get near him, but you won't believe they've turned into really, really... I mean, I don't let him in the house, like Jake. You were my number one little star, weren't you? Eh? Weren't you? You were wild as well. You were. I managed to get a collar on this one. A flea collar. And we've got another one. We've got Voodoo. Voodoo! Really, really skinny little black cat that just appeared from nowhere. In fact, its eyes were bulging out of its head. It was so thin. It was a right mess. What have I got to do today? I've got to feed a worm bin. This is one that I separated the other day because my friend came and she wanted one of the... Where is it? She wanted one of my bigger pots that I put me potatoes in usually. I've given it to my sister. And she appeared and said that they needed it. So I just emptied that, took the castings out, and that's what I got left with. I mean, it's dead rich, it's lovely now, it's ready to use. And I fed it the other day because there is a mountain of baby worms in here. But it's really nice stuff. It's just paper, obviously, but it clumps together. Yeah, it's lovely stuff. I'm going to plant some cabbages this afternoon and some more carrots, and I'm going to use this to top them off. I'm just going to put the seeds down in this bed. This is really clayey, this material, super clayey, so it could do with some decent organic material. The only problem I've got up here is that I've got these trees and they're really overlooking everything that I do, so it's a problem. There's not much you can grow in the shade, really, is there? The potatoes really grow well, like they will anywhere. But I'm just about to put some other things in, so we'll bring you back and have a look. That's another thing. My worms seem to be really big. I know that this is a red wriggler, I think, or is it an earthworm? I'm not too sure. But go on then. Normally they need to get out the sun. He must have been lying under there for a while. That bit's flat. I reckon he's got the equivalent of cramp in his back end there. That's definitely a red wriggler, but they're so big. When I look at other people's worms on their videos, I mean, no disrespect to Emily the crazy worm lady, because her videos are fantastic, but they're always really tiny worms. I've never seen any as big as mine, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I have got them in abundance. It's not like I've only got a small number. You know, this is only a baby bin. you know, my worms are really fat. They're big. The big worms. You know, that's not to say that I don't have juveniles, because I do. But the majority of my worms are great big worms like that. Let's have a look. I'll see if I can find see. You know, they are, I mean, I'm glad. They're big, healthy worms, but look at them. Cat, you've got a worm climbing up your tail. They could maybe do with some more food. I bet they could handle food. Even though I fed them yesterday, if they're eating half their body weight, I mean if they are, then oh, I hate those things, don't you? Got a massive springtail infestation in this bin, but the worms don't bother. They really don't seem to bother, but this stuff's alive. It's horrible. I hate touching it. This is a bit of a juvenile bin that I put many eggs into last year. So the parents have grown up. They've had babies, and at this time of year, they're just like everything else. They multiply in the spring and the warmer months. So it's not science. It's just a good way to get decent compost for your garden. That's all, and grow your plants. And at the same time, it's pretty enjoyable. Apart from these, ugh.